This is the plaintiff, Rodley Brissett. He says the defendant is a paralegal, and he recommended a lawyer to him for a title search on a property he was interested in buying. This lawyer stole his money, didn't do any work, won't answer his calls, and he's very upset. He thinks the defendant and the lawyer are in cahoots, secretly working together. That's why he's here suing him for the $800 he's owed. This is the defendant, Tony Bent. He says the plaintiff doesn't have a leg to stand on regarding this lawsuit because the lawyer did a lot of work for him. She refunded most of his money when the plaintiff wanted out of the deal. She kept a small amount to cover her expenses, and the plaintiff needs to be made to understand that no one works for free. He's accused of a bad hookup.
All parties, please raise your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket. The plaintiff says the defendant is a paralegal who recommended a lawyer for a house purchase. The lawyer stole the plaintiff's money and the defendant was in on it. But the defendant says the lawyer did an honest job. It's the case of Shakespeare was right.
Thank you, Douglas. Rodley Brissett.
Yes, Judge.
You are suing Tony Bent for $800 that you say you are owed because you were charged for services that, according to you did not receive. Tell me what happened.
Yes. I know Mr. Tony from quite a few years. I asked him, I tell him I have a piece of land in Jamaica. I would love to get a title. He said he knew a lawyer he could introduce, he could recommend to me.
In order to get you a title?
A title.
What happened to the original title?
No, I don't have no title for the land. I don't have no title.
How is it yours then?
Yes, I bought it from my uncle. So,
didn't your uncle have title?
My uncle dead and gone. So to get it, the title now, I need to proceed how to get a title. I contact his lawyer by a telephone call. He gave me a phone call.
He gives you the number of a lawyer.
Yes.
To help you to try to get title to a land that was left to you from your uncle.
Yes.
Okay.
So I called.
Are you saying a duplicate title?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Who's the lady yelling answers from the chair?
My wife.
Okay, come on up. Stay right behind the microphone? Okay. All right, so go on.
Good. So I called up his attorney. Mm-hmm. She told me for me to get the title, she have to pursue certain information, get some information. So I said, okay. She said, it's going to cost me $300 for the information leading up to the title.
Okay. What was that information? What was she supposed to be researching?
She to research if a title is possible for me to get.
Okay.
Good. So, and that was the 27th of May. I contact her and I lodged the $300 in the bank. And the 1st of June, she called me. She said, Mr. Brissett, a title is possible. I need $2,000. I put the $2,000 in the account they give to me.
Who gave to you? The lawyer?
Yes.
Well, you're pointing at him, but you're talking about the lawyer.
The lawyer. She gave me an account number. I put the money in that account number. I make a call in Jamaica, maybe around an hour or more after. I get to understand the man have a title for the land already.
Who had a title for your land?
That man, he paid me down some money on the land.
I don't know how things work in Jamaica.
He paid me down.
Is it your land or is it that guy's land?
I am the owner. He paid me down some money in the land from a couple of years.
Right.
He didn't finish paying me. So I get to understand that the man proceed and get a title.
How does he get a title if he doesn't own it?
No, if you pay the taxes for certain years.
Because you weren't paying taxes, so the government took over your land?
And the government
That's
didn't
got to
take
be something.
it.
There's got to be something. How does that, like, does everybody have to stay watching their land in Jamaica? Because if you don't, somebody's going to take it? How does that happen?
I write a paper, give him.
You sold the land to him.
He didn't buy it. He paid me down some money.
And then he didn't finish paying.
And he didn't finish
And
paying.
the paper that you gave
Right.
him gave him right to the land?
He paid.
And then you never sued for the loan. You know what?
He paid the taxes.
Yeah, I
So
know, which
he
means
have
that you
right-
were behind on taxes, right?
Yes. My uncle.
What did that guy do? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
What did he do wrong?
Okay.
Because what I'm getting is you paid $2,300 to a lawyer to do something,
Yes, so-
and then it turned out you didn't win. You didn't
Good.
get what you wanted done.
Okay.
And the lawyer returned how much of that? $1,500?
$1,500.
But she won't return the other $800.
No.
What did that guy do wrong?
What happened? The lawyer said she charged me $300. So the
Stop.
paperwork.
What's
right
going
up-
on? What's going on here? What's going on here? What is your role in all of this? And what have you? Is the lawyer didn't come with you, did she?
No.
Yeah.
I know Mr. Brissett for some time, a couple of years. I did his taxes. I'm a registered tax preparer. He came to me and said, he had a piece of land in Jamaica and he needed to get papers for it. So get it surveyed, get a title, get something in his hand for it. So he asked me if I know any attorney in Jamaica that does that kind of thing. I said yes, and I gave him the name and number of an attorney. That's it.
But in Jamaica or here?
She's licensed in Jamaica, but she travels back and forth. I think she's a resident, but she has an office in Jamaica. She's licensed in Jamaica. She works in Jamaica.
Okay, but here, there's this plot of land and it belongs to somebody and everybody knows who it belongs to.
Okay.
Do you happen to know what the circumstances were where someone else was able to squat on it and decide that it was their land, or after only making a few payments? Like, what happened there? Do you know or no?
You know what? I'm not sure, Your Honor.
Right.
I won't speak on it.
Right. Anyway, so did you call Lauren and tell her that you were being sued for his displeasure with Lauren?
I tried to get a message to her, but I couldn't reach her.
Does she know you're here or no?
I actually didn't try to reach out to her further because I don't know why I'm here. I'm not the one who's
I'm
supposed to
trying
be
to figure
here.
that out too. So, Mr. Brissett, why are you suing Tony Bent instead of suing Lauren?
Because he told me he do not have an address for her.
Well, why don't you have an address for her?
She don't give me an address.
Then that's your problem.
I asked no-
Wait.
The lawyers get a bad rap.
Yeah, they earned it too.
They earned it?
Absolutely.
You think lawyers are inherently crooked?
I don't think that, and I'm only saying that because I have
Because you're looking at one who's...
that too. But I have a lot of lawyer friends who are honest and justice. They want
Fair
justice.
enough. I ain't going to take that personally. Get the hell out of here. Going inside the courtroom.
You're sending money to somebody, you don't even have a physical address for them? You claim on your complaint that you didn't even know her name. But you do know her name because you made the money orders out to her and the transfers are out to her name. You know where the bank account is. Go do some legwork. That doesn't mean you can just sue the low-lying mango and pluck him out and make him pay you. Well, he's closer. He's standing closer to you. Why don't you just sue him? That's not how it works. You got to sue the right person. You're not suing the right person. You're unhappy because you feel like a lawyer has kept too much of the fee. And I pass no judgment on whether $800 was an unreasonable fee. I have no idea what she did or didn't do because you're not suing her and I can't ask her questions. You're suing him.
Why I sue him, he do not no address. When I asked him for the address of her,
Okay.
she do not have an address
And
here.
he should have the address?
He should have it.
How about you? Should you have the address? Because that's a lawyer you hired. Should you have the address? Why should he have
Bob
the
Marley
address
Boulevard,
but not you?
that's in Jamaica.
Hey!
The address is Bob Marley Boulevard
Well,
in
then
Jamaica.
I guess you ought to be more careful. Go
Yes.
find out her address and go sue her if you're unhappy. But that guy didn't do anything wrong. All he did was give you a recommendation. Remind me to never give anybody a recommendation. Ever again, help somebody out and give them a recommendation on anything. That's not money that went to him. It went directly to the... oh, please. Verdict for the defendant.
Thank you.
Well, it's pretty obvious the defendant did not belong in this courtroom today. Mr. Brissett,
Yes, sir.
let me ask you a question. You heard what the judge had to say to you.
Yes, sir.
Why did you sue him?
Because he is the one that recommend her,
Well, no, all
and
right.
she do not have no address
Well, you know,
that I can sue him.
But you gave her the money. You ought to know where she is.
No, I send it through the bank. They give me a number.
Well,
I pay some money in the bank.
Well, you know, it's your problem now. You got to do some more research, like the judge said. Do some homework, do some footwork, go find out where the lawyer is if you want to sue the lawyer.
The lawyer, she is in our address is in Jamaica.
Well, go to Jamaica.
I can go to Jamaica.
Then call somebody. Find out where she is. Do something.
The person
Okay?
who's supposed to know.
You can't sue him. He didn't do anything. Sorry about that. You're kind of out of luck, you know?
Thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome. Thank you. All right, Mr. Bed, if you'll come out here. I agree with you. I don't know why you were in here either, but anyway, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm perfectly okay.
Very good. Thank you.
Sorry
very
for him, but it's not my problem.
much. Obviously, and
I
the
only
judge agrees.
referred somebody, to get for you to get the service.
Thank you so much for your help.
Okay, thanks.
Harvey, very interesting. What do you think?
You know, Doug, I see this a lot where somebody gives somebody else a recommendation for somebody, and then it doesn't go well, and then the person who made the recommendation is on the hot seat and sometimes even gets sued. The fact is, you can make a recommendation to somebody, but once you evaluate it and make the decision yourself, basically, you're on your own, and it's your responsibility.